Hi Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out the other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the week ahead. See what you guys be currently getting into or what you can expect. Get some insight with your guidance and overall see what's going on for my Scorpios for the week ahead. Any messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week? What's going on for Scorpio, please? Show me clearly. Whoa. Any messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Any messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Okay. Oh, ooh, we got the bee and the bat. Interesting. Double air energy. I guess we're going to get one more. And the camel. Okay. So, this week ahead, you guys are busy. You're busy bees. You guys are working. You guys are trying to keep yourself busy. I do feel like a lot of you could be spending some time alone, just kind of maybe a little bit distant from others, friends, family, just like maybe not responding to texts, phone calls, emails as much. Almost kind of just like some of you could be taking a break off of like social media, or just kind of like limiting what you are giving your energy to. I feel like a lot of you are just trying to focus more on yourselves this week and putting yourself as the first priority, but you are working towards something. Now, this could be revolving around like your career or your job. This might be talking about some sort of teamwork or just working in a group of people, right? Helping out others, volunteering, things like that. Just always know your limits, obviously. Put yourself first. Put yourself as the first priority. Fill your cup up first before you worrying about filling anybody else's, right? Otherwise, that can sometimes lead to burnout when you constantly push yourself past your limits. So just be aware of that this week. Just know when to take breaks. Know when to take a step back, to sit down and just recharge, all right? Ground yourself. But I do feel like you guys are really investing your time and energy into something. I'm kind of getting the energy of like the Eight of Pentacles, you know, staying focused, staying dedicated, getting things done. You know, you're kind of out and about and accomplishing a lot this week, which is really good. We have the bat and the camel. So both these cards actually have the moon coming through. So your intuition, as well as the hidden, the subconscious, the unconscious, even the dream space coming up. There's something that's changing within you. Maybe you're not even aware of, right? This might just be like a mindset, or this might be something that you've been trying to work on releasing for quite some time. I feel like this is like your own kind of personal journey that you've been on for a while, Scorpio. And the camel's a very independent energy, so it's like you've been going through some sort of change alone that not many people know about. Like, it's kind of something that you've kept. I'm kind of getting high priestessy energy, like just something that you've been going through on your own. You haven't really told many people about it. You've just kind of kept it to yourself, right? Also using your work as kind of like a bit of a distraction or something that takes your mind off whatever these things are that are going on internally. Like, I do feel like there's a lot of internal energy that's either needing to be channeled in a healthy way, which I would say that you're doing that with the bee. You're using this energy and working and using that in a positive way, even like creatively expressing yourself. So that's really positive. And if you haven't, this might be something that you might start up this week, or it's recommended that you get into some sort of project where you can really just channel any energy, good or bad, like, you know, whether you're happy or feeling a little bit sad, like using some sort of creative endeavor to express it and to channel it and to, you know, put that energy towards something good. And anyways, so I feel like whatever this is that you are focusing on releasing, you've kept this to yourself. You've kept this kind of just to you. You've stayed very calm, cool, collected. Like, if something's been bothering you or upsetting you, or just even a slight discomfort, or just even anxiety, things like that, or memories of the past, looking back on some things, because the bat sometimes does talk about difficulty letting go, right? I feel like you have kept a poker face. Like, no one would really know that this is what was going on within you, but you've been going through all these drastic internal changes, Scorpio. But on the outside, you're like calm, collected, and no one would even tell, right, that you're going through this big, like, full moon endings. But, like, on the surface, you're like, oh, what do you mean? I'm just going through this new beginning, right? We got this crescent new moon, which we just had the new moon in Leo. So this is actually a really positive time collectively, going to bring us a lot of, you know, joyful opportunities and confidence and excitement and just like having fun, you know? So on the outside, you're like calm, cool, collected, unbothered, but on the inside, you're actually going through some pretty intense changes, and it might even be a bit emotional. So, of course, if you have anything you need to release, feelings, thoughts, if you gotta speak up, anything you gotta do, Scorpio, be sure to just let it out, right? Full moon energy is all about letting go, releasing, and moving on, right? Whoa, oh, that's just my ring. Oh my god, my heart. So I was like holding up the cards, and my garnet ring, it was reflecting the light from my lamp, and I saw like this white kind of orb on my card, and that scared the fuck out of me. I was like, what? But it's just a reflection of my ring. Oh my god. That really caught me by surprise. I was like, what is this? Because there's nothing behind me. It's just these like lights, obviously. Anyways, oh my god. Anyways, you guys, let me take a little peek at the bottom. We have the Firefly. Okay, kind of similar to Cancer's energy, right? Some days you're going to be feeling super inspired and energetic and ready to go create and ready to go work and be dedicated and doing all these things and accomplishing so much. And then there's going to be days where you're just like, I just need a moment to just breathe and get centered within myself and like ground myself because I'm going through a lot right now, right? So that's kind of the energy of the Firefly. It's like there's going to be lots of creative energy and momentum. I'm also feeling like a lot of like Mars-y energy, you know, like Mars is about that fire, about creation and passion and just like go getter. I'm kind of feeling that, but that's also, you know, comes and goes with the Firefly, right? You got these little bursts of energy and then it fades easily if you don't take it on right then, right there. So there's going to be moments of inspiration and there's going to be moments where you're unmotivated and you're needing a break. So just find the balance. So very similar to Cancer's little message that they had in their reading as well. Okay, so let's start pulling some tarot messages and see what's going on. But yeah, so we have double air energy coming out with the camel and the bee. And then we have fire with, the bee and the bat are air. The camel is fire. I think I got it backwards anyways. But the interesting about what is going on? The interesting thing about the camel is that, you know, camel stores water from within, so they actually bring balance between the fire and water. So, you know, finding the balance in your emotions, not letting your emotions control you, you know, and I don't think you are. Like, I feel like for the most part, you've had your shit together, but, you know, we can't always have our shit together, Scorpio. If you need to have a breakdown, if you need to let some shit go, let some shit out, just allow yourself to, right? Feel it, move on. Much better than suppressing it, ignoring it, pretending it's not there, because that's just gonna eat away at you. Alright, so anyways, Scorpio, let's see what messages need to come through with the tarot for the week ahead. Any messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Any messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? What's going on for my Scorpios, please? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on for my Scorpios? Show me clearly. What messages do they need to hear? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Scorpio for the week ahead? We have, the 10 of Cups. Magnificent. You know, that's what I like to say. This is beautiful. This is amazing energy. But let's just hold that thought. Let's get some more details to what's going on. You might be dealing with a lot of home things. Your family, maybe some of you are doing a little bit of cleaning, throwing some things out, working on your home. We have the Knight of Swords reverse falling out. So, you know, take some breaks. There's no rush. Wherever you're trying to go, whatever it is that you're trying to, you know, move towards or work towards, you don't have to do it all in one night, right? Take your time. There's no rush. Just feel the need to say that. It's like you guys are working on a project and the due date's like a month from now. Some of you are like, oh, I need to get it done tonight. It's like, no. You got all months to get this done. There's no rush. You take your time. Kind of like with this internal change that you're going through. Some of you are trying to just like rush it, just like so that it's over and done with. But it's like the divine's like, no, Scorpio. Take your time. Take as long as you need to feel, to release, to let go, to reminisce. Like just allow it to unfold naturally. It's just kind of want to allow something to unfold naturally. Let's just see. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Oh, wow. Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Oh, wow. So there's like a lot of like happiness and childlike energy and creativity. And we even have the Nine of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Cups reversed. Okay, so you guys are overcoming blockages. You guys are overcoming any fears, any struggles, any anxieties, limitations. You guys are working through those things, you know. Perhaps in the past you felt not good enough, or you felt stuck, or ignored, unrecognized. But this is reversed, so it's like that's no longer the energy that you're in. You're actually overcoming that. A lot of you had the fear of like, but what if I won't? What if I'm just going to stay stuck in this limbo, feeling stuck, like nothing will ever change? But it's like you lit a fire under your ass, or something really pushed you to just say, you know what, I'm moving forward. I'm not going to allow this to hold me back. I'm not going to allow my fears to get in the way. I'm not going to overthink my decisions in the past, perhaps, right? But not anymore. It seems like you guys are overcoming that. And the tens, well, we got two tens out here, Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So there's, again, with the bat, Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups, there's completion of a cycle going on here. You guys are going through some upgrades or transitioning from one phase to another. And you feel very determined, like nothing's going to get in your way. This Ten of Wands, she's not even really struggling. She's just like, I just have to get, but that's the energy I was feeling. It's like, I got to get this done. I have to hurry this up. I got to finish this, and get to the finish line, right? But it's like, take your time, Scorpio. There's no rush in whatever this is, wherever you're going. So, you know, like, just know when to take breaks and know when to take time out for you to rest. Even when it comes to shadow work and healing, you can't do it all in one night. There's a lot to digest. Otherwise, it's going to be a big pill to swallow and you might just choke on it. We don't want that, Scorpio. But yeah, there's something about like the direction you're going down. Like, you really want to be at this happy, fulfilling place emotionally within yourself as well as within your relationships, right? Because we have this very independent energy with the Nine of Cups, which is about self-fulfillment and even wishes coming true, Scorpio. So, which is actually interesting because before I started recording, I don't even know, I don't really listen to Ariana Grande, like, really at all. No tea, no shade, like, she's got a good voice and all, but I just don't really listen to her. But that one fucking song was like, I want it, I got it, I want it. You know, that fucking song was like in my head, like, I want it, I got it, I want it, I got it. I'm like, okay, Scorpio, like, you want it, you got it. Like, I don't know. I was like, maybe that, but I didn't listen to that song. I don't really listen to her. I didn't watch a video with that song. So it literally just like popped into my mind. I'm like, why is this in my head? Like, I don't even listen to her, but okay. And then like literally the Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. So it's like, whatever you want, you got it, you know? But like, seriously, even the Page of Pentacles, this is like a very fun, childlike energy where you're not so much worrying about the what ifs or how am I going to get there. You deep down, you just know that you got it. What you want, you will achieve. Whereas in the past, there was doubts, there were worries, moments where you second guessed yourself, but you're overcoming that. You guys are pushing through it. You're like, you know what? I'm done being my own block. I'm done getting in my own way. I need to start believing in myself, because if I don't believe in myself, no one else is, right? That at the end of the day, you gotta believe in you. It does not matter anyone else if they think you're gonna fail. It does not matter. What matters the most is what you think, what you want, and what you set your mind to, right? The mind is actually very powerful. Immediately when you tell yourself, oh no, I can't, well then you're just closing the door, Scorpio. So just remember that next time you say, well, I can't do this. It's like, really, why? Why? Oh, it's impossible, really? Or is it just a challenge? You know, it might not be easy, but if you want it, you got it. You just got to show up and put in the work and be dedicated and, you know, don't quit. You may fall a few times, get your ass back up, you know, I'm just saying. But yeah, no, it's like you guys are definitely determined. You guys are focused on something and you are getting out of your own way. And once you do that, things start flowing much easier. And even like when we look at this Page of Pentacles, help of the fairies, you know, like the fairies, the divine, whatever you believe in, even your guides, like there's like little magic going on around you, supporting you, leading you down the right road. Never doubt that you are not on the right road. You always are, right? Trust in the bigger picture. Although you may not see it right now, the full scheme of things, everything's happening exactly the way it needs to lead you down the best possible outcome, you know? So there's a lot of happiness and there's a lot of excitement, and there's something that has you feeling like giddy about the direction you're going down, about some sort of wish fulfillment, like recognizing that something can actually come to fruition, right? You're starting something new here. Maybe this is whatever you're initiating here with the firefly at the bottom. I'm also getting the energy, like, keep your ideas kind of on the down low or to yourself. Don't, like, let everybody know about it just yet. Okay? Just in case. Just for now. Especially just because the camel is a very, like, independent, kind of quiet energy. Like, just kind of keep this quiet until it's, like, right there and you got something solid that no one can take away from you. Just kind of keep it quiet, right? Just because, you know, there's some salty people out there. You know, you don't want people to ruin it for you or to send bad energy your way or to start throwing doubt your way, and then you end up falling back into these fears and what ifs and start doubting yourself again. No, Scorpio, you don't need that. It's just keep doing what you've been doing. Stay focused. Stay dedicated. Because this week, moving forward, the rest of August, this is all about creation. This is all about taking your time, right? Not rushing. Take it nice and slow. Quality over quantity. Remember that. Quality over quantity. Okay? Even this Nine of Cups, this does mention, like, in this deck, it does mention, you know, your spirituality as well as, like, magic. Manifesting, setting your intentions. Even, like, moon magic. Ayo. For some who do that out there. It just feels very, like, majestical, and she even looks very wise, you know. She's been around. She's seen some shit. She's learned many lessons, and that's what's got her to this Nine of Cups, you know, where she's able to bring her wishes and dreams and make them come true. And that's what you're doing here, Scorpio. So although your dreams may take a minute for it to come through, it will come true. Oh my God. Right? I feel like with this Bee and the Ten of Cups, right? Maybe this is about you guys working in your family or sharing your ideas with those that you trust, those that you love, or those around you are helping you, those that have true, genuine intentions. They're around you and supporting you and helping you in any way, shape, or form. And it just feels very, like, flowing. And I love it. I really do. What the hell's going on here? I'm also getting the energy of you guys needing to be mindful of what you tell yourself. Like, next time you have a negative belief or you start feeling crappy, like, of course, allow yourself to feel whatever you need to feel. It's not low vibrational. Like, it's not, life is not all love and light. The fuck? But when the next time you start having doubts or worries or concerns, or, you know, you really start feeding into your fears and the what ifs about the future and all these uncertainties, catch yourself and stop yourself right there and, like, get yourself into something that puts you in the now. Some sort of creative project, some sort of endeavor, something that kind of acts as, like, a distraction / redirection, you know? It's almost like when you're training a puppy or any kind of animal, pet, and instead of having, like, a negative connotation, you try to redirect them, so you distract them instead of, like, you know, telling them, oh, you're bad for digging up the garden. You'd like, redirect them, or, like, they're chewing on your shoe, and instead of, like, yelling at them and making them scared, you're like, here's a chew toy, right? And then they learn, okay, I'm not gonna chew on the shoe, because that tastes like shit. I like this toy more. It's like redirection, positive redirection. So it's like next time you have, like, a negative self-talk, or doubts, or you start having difficulty believing in yourself, just redirect. That's, like, the main thing when it comes to unlearning certain mindsets, right? What you tell yourself. Instead of beating yourself down, you're lifting yourself up by becoming aware of these things and putting an end to that. So that's another message. It's like, that could be something that you are working on overcoming this week, moving forward with the bat. Okay, so yeah, lots of that energy coming through. We got 2 tens out here, 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So you got some good stuff coming your way. It's just pushing through those last little fears and struggles a little bit, overcoming that, changing your perspective, maybe even changing out your daily routine, or like switching things up if things have been feeling a little bit stagnant, a little bit repetitive or boring, like just keeping things exciting and interesting. And there's going to be lots of inspiration that comes to mind. There's just lots of excitement. So I like it. All right, let me grab a fairy message for you guys for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the week ahead. Any fairy messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Any fairy messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Okay. Any fairy messages for, there we go. We have Iris of the Rainbow. This actually fell out reversed, so I will read the reversed meaning as well in the deck. So Iris of the Rainbow. Pretty sure this does mention how like a storm is passing. Also, we have the rainbow in the Page of Pentacles, right? So it's like that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's like after the storm, the rainbow shines, you know? It looks like this is the symbol for Taurus. Like on her wand right there. That looks like the astrological symbol for Taurus, kind of, right? And Taurus is your counterpart. Or maybe you have Taurus in your chart. Also with the guy with the bow and arrow, almost Saggy energy for me. I'm feeling a bit of vulnerability and gentleness. So needing to be gentle with yourself, as well as when it comes to you guys taking a look at your shadows and things that you're trying to overcome, release, let go, things that you maybe have been fighting within yourself on the download that you've been kind of keeping to yourself, like no one really knows about. Having compassion and gentleness to you. If you've been going through some pretty dark times, heavy times, I feel like that is passing quite soon, especially with the 9 of Swords reversed and even the 4 of Cups reversed, you know, like these fears and these worries and even moments where you feel ignored or not recognized for your abilities and your talents, like that is coming to an end, or something about that's wrapping up. And I think maybe some of you have been your own block, or you've kind of gotten in your own way. But you're overcoming that with the 10 of Wands and even the badge, right? You are pushing through that. You are going through this internal change. And I think it's also talking about you guys needing to remain focused and on target, right? Aim before you shoot. Before he shoots his bow, right here, this little guy, he has to aim, right? Well, what are you aiming at? What's your target, Scorpio? What is it that you want? How are you going to get there? I'm also getting the energy, you know, since her titties are out, fertility, like being able to nurture and give to a situation so that it can grow and become something. All right, so I'm going to get the book, okay? Those are just some, like, what I'm feeling intuitively, because I'm not too familiar with this card. It's come out a few times, but, like, it's not coming to me right now. I'm like, Oh, there it is. Hope. Hey, okay. Hope and promise for the future. I like that. So blue skies and rain are the realm of Iris, the rainbow fairy. Iris tells us that the light is breaking through our present darkness, and that hope is a powerful factor in speeding up this process. She does not promise us that the storm is over, nor does she say that it will never storm again, but she does say that there is brightness and beauty here. She also tells us that something will be gained by this passage through the storm, and the sooner we learn what it is, the sooner the storm will end. Always, a passage through the storm is a time for potential growth, a time to allow the dead wood of our past to be blown away to make room for the green shoots of new growth. At this point, it is useful to ask ourselves what we still need to release, which is just like, if I can pick it up, oh yeah, I gotta move the book, hello. Just like the bat. The bat does talk about needing to release and let go, and there's still a little bit of that energy, perhaps holding on to some things or needing to do a little bit more cleansing, purging, and releasing, Scorpio. Okay, maybe a little bit more shadow work. Where am I? It's useful to ask ourselves what we still need to release, and to look after protecting and nurturing the seeds we've already planted. Iris suggests that the cultivation of patience may also be helpful at this time. The storm is breaking up. Are we ready for the change? If we're present, the time of our transformation, foretold by the rainbow, may be at hand. Then we shall be kissed by the light of the sun and discover if we're still frogs or if we've become something much more. So this came out reversed. I'm going to read the reversed explanation as well. It is true that there is hope and there is promise for the future, but it is at present obscured or delayed. So I think that's relating to this Nine of Swords reverse energy. Like there's a bit of a block, but you're overcoming it, right? So right now you're overcoming it, and as you are overcoming it, it's starting to unlock and open up these doors, okay? There may well be more trials to be met before we come to the end of the storm. Iris reminds us that hope, prayer, and faith may be needed. That help is there if we ask for it, though it may not come in form we request. She reminds us in these difficult times to remember our aspirations, to consider who it is that we're trying to become, and to hold those images surrounded by her prismatic light in our minds as we pass through this time of darkness. All times of hardship offer us the same challenge to grow or to diminish. The choice is ours, but she is ready to lighten our path if we accept her offering into our hearts. No storm, no darkness lasts forever. Okay, so some of you are still in the thick of it. Some of you are still kind of going through, these internal changes and trying to work through these fears and feelings of discomfort and, feeling like ignored or not good enough. You will overcome it, Scorpio. You need to be patient with yourself. You need to take your time. Right? It's that energy I was feeling. It's like some of you are like, I just want this over and done with. You're trying to rush the process, and Spirit's like, no, Scorpio. You can't take shortcuts. You have to go through the whole thing. Right? You can't just go from caterpillar, snap your fingers, become a butterfly. And that's not how it works. You gotta go through the change. So, any Tikashi messages for Scorpio, summarizing Venus for this weekly reading? Any Tikashi messages for Scorpio, summarizing Venus for this weekly reading? Okay, we have delights. And one more, please. Awakening. Oops. Just knocked all these cards down. Okay. So delight. Enchantment occurs when you least expect it. Open yourself to the charm of the world and tingle with delight. Have no expectations and life is captivatingly beautiful. Look in the mirror and give yourself a gift of delight as you see who you truly are. And awakening. Rousing from the inactivity of the past or having held yourself back. Now is the time to wake up to what can be achieved and shake yourself into action. Awaken to your potential, awaken to your love, and awaken to yourself. Okay, Scorpio. So that's what I got for you guys for this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at JadeStoneTarot. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.